Good morning, beautiful people, and welcome to another flow. So today it's a stretchy one, and there'll be a bit of fire, but we'll see how we go. Take this at your own pace, do what you can, and just remember that comparison is the thief of joy. So focus on where you are in your journey and what you can do. I do apologise about the lighting. I hope this is okay, but I just prefer natural lighting than artificial, and unfortunately the sun's not out today, so this is what we're getting, but it does make it for a cooler day, so that's nice for me. Okay, let's get started. We're starting at the top of our mat. It's a nice stretchy flow today, so we'll see how we go. And we're just going to raise our arms up and just make a big circle just to clear any expectations. Just do one more. Expectations of ourselves, realizing that it's a new day. We might be tired, we might have tighter muscles, so removing all those expectations of where we think our body should be and how we should be with it. Another one, so reach those arms up, nice big circle, and coming down into a forward fold. Halfway lift. Lifting that right leg up, curling it into the butt or glute, stepping back, coming up to crescent lunge, really using that core, reaching up, cactus those arms, lift the chest and lower the back knee onto the floor, looking up onto the ceiling, or if you're outside, into the sky. Arms up, raise back up into crescent, using the power of the back leg, reach it back into cactus arms and lift the chest. One more time, raise those arms up, back into crescent, open it up into warrior two, reverse the warrior, hands down, step that left leg back, lower down, upward facing dog, over the toes, downward facing dog. Okay, you're going to take little tip toes all the way to the top of the mat. Hang out here for a second. If you wanted, you could have stayed in down dog for a little bit longer, but we are moving today. Reaching those arms up, coming back to standing. And the other side. Hands up, fold forward, halfway lift, step that left leg back, coming up into crescent lunge. It's really nice because it's raining today. Really reaching those arms, using that core, cactus those arms, bring that back knee down. Arms back up, and the leg pushes with it. Cactus, and go back down. Really stretching it out. Arms back up. Open up to warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Hands down. Step that right leg back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Really opening up that chest, roll over those toes, downward facing dog. We're going to hang out here for a second, just pedaling it out. And take whatever movement you like, if it's moving the hips, so you're trying to take opposite, well, knee to the opposite side, or if you're just hanging out here for a second. One more breath. Walking those feet back to the top of the mat, as many steps as you need or can take. Halfway lift, forward fold. And try and take the hands behind the legs and just pull yourself further forward if you can. The aim here is not to get the head to the legs, but the head to the floor. So really try and think about that. It might mean that you're going more into the front of your feet. So more the weight in the front of the feet. Let go. Come up. We're going to add on, obviously. It's going to get quite intense, so I do apologise now. Okay, so set your intention, set your focus. It's got to be stretchy, balancy, fun shit. Sorry, I do swear a lot, so. Okay, hands up, right leg comes up. We're going to take the 2-piece fingers onto the right big toe. If you can, you want to try and bring that leg up a little bit further and closer into you. We're going to take both hands onto the foot and curve our chest towards the foot. Really stretching it up. If it is that you're just here, that's fine. There is no worries. But yeah, just be wherever you can. Okay, we're going to curl that leg in, standing. Open it to the side and going into half moon. So if you can, look at your hand, your top hand, the hand that's looking at the ceiling, or facing the ceiling. Hang out here for a second. If you need to, put the left hand down. If you can, try and lift it up and catch the balance. Rotating to warrior 3. Really playing with that balance. Stepping that right toes back. Coming into crescent. Yay! Lower, so cactus those arms. Lower the back knee onto the floor. Lift the chest up. Really pushing the hips forward. Knit that core in. It's really trying to use the core. And arms up. Taking a second here. If you can, we're going to curl that back leg in with the strength of our hamstrings. And if you can, taking both hands and grabbing that back foot. Pushing those hips down and forward. Stretching out that quad. Didn't say fire straight away. Breathing through it. Once it starts to feel a bit more relaxing, we go deeper. If you're struggling with the balance, put the right hand down and just use your left hand to curl that leg in. Allowing that leg to go down slowly. Right hand down, left hand up. Pushing those hips back into a half split, or just bold half split. Nice. Taking a second here, and you really want to curl those toes towards your body. So flex the foot. We're going to come and sit down, putting the toes of the right foot, or the foot, on the outside of our hip. So we're not sitting on the foot, just on the side. Hands up. Deep breath. Fold over that left foot. Taking a few breaths here. Okay, hands up, right hand down. We're going into a modified side plank, that's what it is. Lifting up. Really stretching that chest up. Rolling forward. Crescent. Opening it up to warrior 2. Stretching back. Reverse the warrior. Hands down. Bring that front foot. Step back. Lower to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. We're going to do that on the other side. Taking a few breaths here. Stepping forward. forward. This time try to use your hands to push, to help you get your head further to the floor. So you're helping, like, it's almost like you're pushing your weight forward. Your hands are there to help, and you're stretching out your hamstrings even further. Yes, we're going to hamana masa. No, I can't say. No, we're doing a split. Lift up. Ready for the other side. It does get a bit more intense, but if you're sweating already, great. If not, then also great. But I am, for sure. Okay, hands up. Lower down. Halfway lift. Step back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. We're going to step those legs forward again. So this time taking a hop. That was just like a little break in between. Hands up. Curling that left leg in. If we can, grab that foot and curling it in. My left leg is not as open and the balance on my right foot is not great, so lifting it up, curling that head towards the leg or the shin. Taking some breaths here. Really using the muscles of the right leg to push straight. It's really hard. Keeping that leg into the chest, opening it up, trying to get to warrior, half moon. Getting the balance. If you can, look up at the ceiling. I'm too worried having a fall. I'm going to try and look to the side. Ooh, it's going. Okay. Lost the balance. That's okay. Okay, rotate forward into warrior 3. Really engaging those legs, using those arms to stretch out the body. Stepping back into crescent lunge. Cactusing the arms, lowering down. Loosening that core in. Lifting the arms up. Using the muscles of the hamstrings to curl that left leg in. And like I say, if you need to, put the left hand down and grab the foot with the right. But if you can, lift those arms, curl that leg in, and use both hands. If you can. I'm struggling today. Remember, find your drishti. That's something I lose a lot. Find your focus. Find a point where it's not moving. Really push those hips down. Lift those that chest as well. Let it go without the recoil, with putting that left hand down, right arm up, and pushing those hips back, stretching out the hamstring further. Sitting down, foot comes onto the side, lift those hands up, curling forward. It's the same thing with the standing standing fold. You want to move your head towards your toes and push those toes towards your head as well. Legs straight or bent, whatever works for you. Left hand down. Oh, yeah. Left hand down into side plank, or variation of a side plank. We're gonna sweep forward, coming into crescent, opening up to warrior 2. Reverse the warrior. Hands down. Step back, chaturanga, hold here for a second, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, catching our breath, and we're adding on to that. So it's kind of like a ladder flow, but there are some changes as we go. Either jump forward, walk forward, step forward, it's completely up to you. Fold, halfway lift, fold again, come up to standing, catch the breath. This is mainly for me, I need to catch the breath. Get ready for the next side, or to add on and to do a bit more intense stuff. So we'll see how we go. Yeah, I can't promise I won't fall over or that you won't fall over, but it's fun. It's deep play, that's what they call it. Okay, hands up. We're gonna lift that right, oh no, I forgot something, sorry. We're going down into chair pose. Hanging out here. If you need to, take those hips, feet a little bit wider, so a little bit. Bending further over the toes, so trying to get those knees more over the toes. Bending further at the hip, arms up. As you stand up, we're bringing that right leg up with us, keeping it bent. We're taking the peace fingers of the right toe, right hand onto the big toe. Left hand on the hip, stretching it out to the side, to the front, sorry. Then we're going to the side, opening it to the side, left hand out long to the side, to the opposite side. We're going to flip the grip on the hand, so bringing that knee in, putting the finger, so the thumb on the inside of the toe, hand up into dancer. Really trying to stretch out, kicking against that right hand. We're coming down into bound half moon. There we go. If you can, try and lift those fingertips off the floor. We're going to let go of that leg, twisting to warrior three. Stepping that left leg down. Crescent, lowering that back knee, cactus in the arms, lifting that chest, really pushing those hips forward, lifting up. This time we're going to go into half split, airplane wing, hands behind your back, bringing those toes towards your face, and if you can, push that leg forward, so left leg forward, right leg back, into your full splits. And this is my side that's not as open. I'm hang out here for a second. Taking a few breaths, really twisting that chest to face forward. If you can, curl in that back leg and grab that foot. If you can. Let it go without the recoil. We're going to, kind of hard to explain, but sit down onto the leg, twisting ourselves to the left and bringing that left foot in. I hope you can see this and this makes sense. Left hand onto the ankle of the right foot, right hand up. And you're bending down, grabbing the toe, twisting yourself open. Taking a few breaths there. If you can grab the whole foot. Whatever works for you. Gonna lift up. Trying to get Skandasana on this side without the use of the hands if we can. Open up that chest. Push with the elbow. We're going to glide forward into warrior two. Just reverse that warrior. Hands down. Step back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. That's on my mat. Just catch a few breaths there. And we're going to have to go on the other side. So stepping forward, so you can either jump, hop, so it's like bending the knees, looking where you're going. Jump forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. As your hands come up, we're going to come into chair pose. So, chair, feet about hip width. Trying to really get those knees over those toes, hips low. Hang out here for a second. If your arms are getting tired, just bring them into prayer. Whatever works. Like I say, it's a new day. We don't know what we're capable of today. As we stand up, bringing that right knee in. My legs are shaking. I mean, I don't think it helped that I did legs yesterday. Bring right hand onto hip, left fingers onto the big toe, and stretching it out in front. Then we're going to bring it to the side, keeping those hips facing forward, not chest facing forward. Open that right hand out to the side as well. We're going to flip, bring the knee in, flip the grip, hand up long, and come into dancers on the other side. Really pushing against that leg, lifting that chest, bringing that right hand down, or not quite, into bound half moon, trying to twist the chest to face the left. It's a bit difficult. Rotating it around, back to center, to warrior three. Lower that left leg down, crescent, cactus the arms. That's it, that's not fun. Lift that chest up. You can touch the mat. Look forward. Coming down, we're coming into our half split first. Bringing those toes towards your chest, looking forward, and then we're going to slide ourselves into a full split if we can. If this is where you feel the tension, then hang out here. The thing is, we do have to kind of be a bit uncomfortable, but it doesn't mean being in pain. So if you can, get your hips further down, then you do so. Lifting that chest up. If it is that you want to fold over the leg, then fold over the leg. It's all personal. It's whatever feels like it's working the most. I'm going to take that left hand, curl the left leg in, and bend it. Whichever grip works for you. You're just trying to stretch out that quad as well. You can take both hands to it. That'd be great. I don't think I can today. Oh yeah, nearly. Okay, let it go without the whiplash. This time we're going to the right hip, curling that left leg in. Ooh. My legs feel tired. Right hand onto the left ankle, left hand up, coming down, grabbing the foot. Now you're using both hands to twist the body. Okay, hang out here for a little bit longer. I think I need it. Okay, lifting up without the use of the hands. stepping that foot in if you need to. Coming into Skanasana. Yeah. Use that prayer pose to really push that hip open and get that knee. You want to keep the legs engaged. Getting ready to go into Warrior Two, so that's sweeping to Crescent and then Warrior Two, so whatever works for you. Reverse the Warrior. Hands down in that front bit. Step back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Hang out here for a little bit longer. Okay. We're going to hop it forward into a seated position, or just cross the legs and come down into a seated position. It's whatever works for you. I'm going to hang out here for a little bit. If it is that you want to play a bit further and you want to add in a headstand or some crow pose back into downward facing dog, you go for that. I think, unfortunately, it's literally this morning I woke up and started my period, so I think it's definitely making me feel a bit heavier and more in pain. So yeah, sorry, it started raining, so I got distracted by the rain. Okay, so I forgot what I'm doing. We're coming down onto our back. I'm actually going to face the other way, just put my ass towards the screen, or towards the camera, bringing those legs in, just holding ourselves, head towards the knees. Lower it down. Try and grab the outside of the feet into this diamond shape. And just bring the heels towards the crotch. And lift those knees out long, like out to the side. I don't know why I keep saying out long. I don't know what that even means. Okay. Bring yourself up into a seated position. Feet that you roll forward. I'm going to face you now. Roll forward. We're going to put the hands down. Step up into a forward fold. Put the hands underneath the feet, face up. Pull everything towards the midline. So really lifting those glutes up to the ceiling, bringing those elbows towards the shins, bringing the head towards the floor. So letting it be loose. Continue to find a bit of movement here. Grounding. Breathe through it. Okay, and then let go. Just going to swing side to side. It is. Grab opposite hand, each hand on opposite elbow. Just swing yourself side to side. I like my hands loose. Personally, I don't know why. I think I like the sound. Okay, keeping the head down. We're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head back last to the top of the mat. Hands at heart center. Taking a few mindful breaths here. If it is that you want to lay down to end your practice, go ahead. I think the thing is, you need to be happy in what you're doing. You need to feel good in where you are. Right now this feels good for me, standing and staring at the rain. That's just honestly, I'm such a tree hugger. Okay, so hands at heart center. Take a deep breath in, those arms up. Give gratefulness or gratitude for what you've just done, what you just accomplished, and where your body is. A few more deep breaths, being present in your current body, your current moment, your current space. Namaste. Enjoy your day. Bye.